tracker 3 is busy with some other task, not our task. Then what about block 3 data? All task trackers are busy. Yes, as it is saying, it will wait.
Go to 4.
Why 4? We don't have that. Block 1 is not there in fourth node, right? Block 1 will be there in
B2.
B3 will be only 1, 2, 3.
2 and 3.
But 4 we don't have anything. But 4 we have only block 2 data. See here. Only block 2 will be there. But I am requesting for block 3. Block 3 gets stored in only 3 in 1, 2, 3 nodes. That's it. If I request for 4, what will happen?
So maybe to send the response to name node and get another block something? No.
Already we have this entire address, right? We have 3 blocks, 3 blocks information we have it. So there is no other go, it need to be wait. If any node is engaged with some other task, it should be wait and it is in queue. So again we have some algorithms for scheduling jobs, like how the queues will be and all, we'll discuss in MapReduce part. So it is in wait state now. So as of now, like all 3 are like started assigning the task to the task tracker here. So what is the role of job tracker now? Job tracker is main purpose is taking the request and it requests to the name node, it takes the corresponding address and it allocating the task to the task tracker. First point is done. Allocating the task. Job tracker allocating the task is done. Then is there any additional responsibilities for that?
It find that
go ahead.
It find that that we discussed the nearest points and traceability of the tracking.
Yes. So that nearest path and ideal node or not, it is checking, right? That execution we are going to be calling as a speculative execution of Hadoop. Speculative execution. What is mean by speculative execution? Speculative execution means job tracker will decide which task tracker need to be executed based on 2 things. One is nearest path, second one is ideal node. If all the replicated nodes are engaged with some other task, then which is on queue. So until any one of node will be free, which is on queue. Once the task is completed, again this job tracker is going to be reassigning to that particular task tracker. This mechanism we are going to be calling as a speculative execution. Not only this, we are going to be like seeing some more scenarios. I'll explain you what exactly mean by speculation. Now, as part of time being, only we have assigned allocating the task to the corresponding task trackers. Once allocation is done, again is task tracker having any information here? Any, like out of my 5 task trackers, do you have any information here? No, it says yes. So we don't have any information because it is a, already I told you, it is a RAM kind of thing. Again, task tracker need to be interact with the corresponding data node. So here task tracker is going to be interacting the corresponding data node. And it gets the corresponding block it gets the corresponding block. So here block 1 I am reading, here block 2 we are reading, here block 3 we are reading. Yes. So we are going to be reading block 1, block 2, block 3 data from corresponding data node, and it starts working on block 1 data in task tracker 1, block 2 data in task tracker 2, block 3 data in task tracker 3. So once this process is done, we are going to be sending that response to the job trackers. Task trackers are going to be sending response to the job tracker, because this is the master for all the task trackers. But here I'll say, let us take one example here. All 3 tasks are like half an hour tasks. If I am assigning this task, I am leaving like this, and I am expecting output after half an hour. But after half an hour, I got that output from task tracker 2 and task tracker 3. From task tracker 1, I am not at all getting any output, because after 5 minutes, this node having some problem. Or here the problem might be node failures, network failures, or this data node failures, or some server downs, like anything, system crashes. Any possible scenario will be there out of this. So when system crashes or node failures happen, automatically task tracker doesn't work on that particular task. After half an hour, job tracker came to know that again for processing this data, again one more half an hour need to be wait. Am I correct? I assigned task to 3 members and I went out. So after 30 minutes I came back and I am checking that. So out of 3 members, 2 members they completed the task, 1 member even not yet started. Again that 30 minutes task of that particular first person, we need to assign to some other person, even I need to do it, right? Again it will take half an hour job. Again it will take half an hour. So yes, so again it is going to be taking double the time. Actually I expected my output within half an hour. I am not getting output from the task tracker 1. Remaining both task tracker 2 and task tracker 3 outputs I am getting it. I cannot conclude these are the final output after completion of task tracker 2 and task tracker 3, because task tracker 1 is still pending. So if I want to complete again task tracker 1 task, I need to wait half an hour. So instead of getting half an hour, instead of getting my output within half an hour, now I need to wait more half an hour, like 1 hour. So if I am allocating the task, I am leaving like that, means there is no use at all. So I want to monitor as all the demons are working or not, who are the task is taking, right, taking that responsibility, whether they are doing their task properly or not. So same thing job tracker also you will do. Not only allocating the task, it monitor that all the task trackers, monitoring whether all the task trackers are working or not. Any node failures, any network failures, any problems, everything. How it is going to be monitoring? How it is going to be monitoring? Here we have one mechanism called, I'll give same example. So I assigned 3 members, they are start working on that. How can I know whether they are doing properly or not? I cannot check, I cannot go directly like to out of these 3 members and I cannot check like, okay, he is doing or not, he is doing or not, he is doing or not. If it is 3, okay, I have 10 or 20 task trackers. Each and every person, do I need to go and check whether they are doing properly or not? Even 20 members also, okay, no problem. But I have some 500, 600 demands. then it is very, very difficult. So that's why I'll say, okay, I am going to be sitting one place for each and every some time interval. Okay, for suppose 30 minutes job, right? So out of this 30 minutes job, I am going to be saying to this my daemons, each and every 5 minutes I want output from each and every daemon. So first 5 minutes daemon 1 given some data, like I can say, I'll give an example. So here B1 is processing same 1 to 33 records processing, B2 is processing, B2 is processing 34 to 66 records, and B3 is processing 67 to 100 records. This is a little bit important here. So this is the main base framework for Hadoop, how the mechanism will be internally it is going to happen. So 3 tasks, 1 to 33 records B1 process, 34 to 66 records B2 process, 67 to 100 is B3 process. Now I can say I won't take 5 minutes, I can take 10 minutes. First 10 minutes, second 10 minutes, third 10 minutes. Okay, first 10 minutes, this is task tracker 1, task tracker 2, task tracker 3. Then okay, now task tracker first 10 minutes it has some output, 10 records processed. Next task tracker 2 also 10 records processed, task tracker 3 also 10 records processed. There is no doubt about it. Here second 10 minutes I am not at all getting any data from task tracker 1, okay, but it processes next 10 records, this processing next 10 records. What I can say now, so second 10 minutes actually I am getting output from the 3 task trackers. So when this 10 minutes, if I am not getting any output from this task tracker 1, I can conclude, right, okay, he is not doing well, like he has some problem to process the data. So then I can assign this task to some other person. Am I clear now? So I am getting some acknowledgement from each and every equivalent time period. Here I am taking as a 10 minutes. Each and every 10 minutes I am expecting how many records you processed. Just share with me. So after 10 minutes they need to give output to me. So based on their outputs I can decide whether all these are working properly or not. If I am not getting output in a certain time period, I can decide he is not doing well. So this task I can assign to some other person. So this mechanism we are going to be calling as a HeartBeat mechanism. This is the important HeartBeat mechanism. What is HeartBeat mechanism? HeartBeat mechanism is nothing but a time interval between job tracker and task tracker. It is a configurable. It might be 10 seconds, it might be 10 minutes, it might be 5 minutes based on your process, based on your workload. So job tracker is going to be expecting output from all active task trackers. not all the task trackers. Active task trackers. What are the active task trackers? Here I have 5 task trackers. Out of that, what are the active task trackers?
2, 3.
2, 3? Only 2 or 3?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sudha is saying 1, 2, 3. Either 2, 3 or 1, 2, 3.
2, 3.
Here active task trackers are 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Out of that, first one having failure mechanism. So if here my active task trackers are 3, 1, 2, 3, it is expecting like output from the 3 task trackers, but I am getting only from 2 and 3 because task tracker 1 having problem. It is expecting output from the 3 task trackers, but it is going to be getting only task tracker 2 output and task tracker 3 output. Task tracker 1 output is not getting, but even though we can say it is an active task tracker, it is expecting output from task tracker 1 because it assigned the task to task tracker 1.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Yes, is
Yeah.
it clear, right?
Yeah.
So we
Yeah.
job tracker already assigned task to task tracker 1. So task tracker 1 also be active. Yeah, Pradeep is saying repeating in second. I am going to be repeating here. First job tracker is allocating task to task tracker 1, task tracker 2 and task tracker 3. This allocation is done. So now all these 3 are active task trackers. So these 2 are ideal. Job tracker is expecting output from these 3. Okay, same example. I assign task to 3 members. Remaining 2 members are here, but I am not assigning task to them. Can I expect any output from them? Something here, yeah. Task tracker 4. Task tracker 4 I have. Task tracker 5 I have. I am not at all assign any task to them. I cannot expect any output whether they are working or not, they are doing their task or not. I am not going to be bothering about it, right? Similar to that, job tracker is not going to be bothering about ideal task trackers. It is not going to be expecting any output from them. But here I am expecting output from task tracker 1, task tracker 2 and task tracker 3. So first heartbeat I am getting properly. Second heartbeat from task tracker 1 I am not getting anything because task tracker 1 having some problem. So when task tracker 1 is not responding heartbeat to the job tracker will know task tracker having some problem. You got my point now? Pradeep, I hope it's clear. Yes. So this heartbeat mechanism is the time interval between your task tracker and job tracker. The time interval will be same for all the task tracker and corresponding job tracker. Okay, now job tracker decided, okay, task tracker 1 having some problem. What is the next step? I am not getting any heartbeat. What is the next step? Reassign? Yes. Reassigning the task? Yes. Again reassigning the task to task tracker 1?
No.
No. It is task tracker 3 somebody saying and task tracker 5 is saying Ajit. Let me see the comments. Adit says task tracker 5. Sudha says task tracker 3.
Oh, maybe 5. 3 is already processing. So
Yeah, Srihari says like 5. Yes. So you are right, Srihari. So As 3 is busy with processing block 3, the replication is next. See, block 1 will be 3 or 5. 3 is engaged with some other task. Then it is going to be assigning to obviously 5th node. Is it clear, Sudha? So it is not 3. 3 is not ideal. Yes. Again, my question is here. Already here I have processed, means task tracker 1 get processed 10 records, means almost 10 minutes task is completed. Do I need to process again here 1 to 33 records? No. Sudha says no. Raghu also says no. Yes. If you are doing repeated data, there is no use. So already 10 minutes task tracker completed their task and it responds that corresponding output to the job tracker. Job tracker having 1 to 10 records data, processed data. Remaining here 11 to 33 records are going to be processing into this task tracker 5. This is the major advantage of Hadoop. It is not going to be doing rework again. Suppose I can say even this 10 minutes also we have the data. Let me clean this. Here first 10 minutes also why 5, why not 4? Oh, is this like Rani? Yes, Rani, good. See, why 5? Why not 4? Anybody having any answer? Rani is asking when task tracker 1 having any problem. Let me show you here.
B1 is available in the node 5.
B1 is available in
Data node 5.
yes.
Task track.
Yes, block 1 data will be available in block 1 will be node 1, block 1 will be node 3 and block 1 will be node 5.
And 5.
Yes, Rani. Yeah, thank you. So there is no replication on block 4. Sorry, data node 4 on block 1. There is no replication. So it is always we are going to be comparing with this one. So block 1 will be either 1, 3 or 5. That's it. Okay. Now, okay. Okay. Instead of here, let me suppose here this 10 records also processed. Only last 10 records I am not getting from here, but remaining all are processed properly. Then do I need to process entire 20, almost out of 30 minutes job, 20 minutes job is properly executed. Only last 10 minutes job is pending. Do I need to rework again? There is no need, right? So if you are doing same thing, there is no advantage of Hadoop again. So that's why when node failures happen, that remaining pending task only is going to be delegating to the remaining task tracker, another task tracker. So this type of execution we are going to be calling as a, already we had a discussion, right? Speculative execution. Of Hadoop, speculative execution. So what is speculative execution? Job tracker, it will checks nearest path and ideal node to allocate the task, and it monitors if any node failures happen, again it will check next nearest path and ideal thing. So next nearest might be 3, but it is not ideal. So then it moves to the fifth task tracker. So this type of execution we are going to be calling as a speculative execution. Is it clear? So while you are processing it, HeartBeat mechanism is the important and speculative execution is the job tracker part. While you are storing the data, we are going to be concentrating about two things. One is replication factor, block size. While you are processing the data, majorly HeartBeat mechanism. Is it clear? Any doubts still here? Pradeep says yes. For is it clear or any doubts? Yes, clear. Good. So here one more question. Suppose I am expecting my output within 10 minutes. Sometimes I can get output 11 minutes also. He might have some delay in this processing point. So we cannot conclude after 10 minutes if I am not getting output means this node having problem or not. Am I correct? If that person, suppose I allocated task to 3 persons, 2 persons have given output within 10 minutes, exact 10 minutes, but 1 person is expected to give at 11th minute. So 10th minute I can't conclude, okay, first person having some problem and all, right? Am I clear? I hope it is not clear. I am not getting any responses.
Buffer. Yeah.
Yes. So if that person might be having some problem, so I need to give some buffer or grace time. Same thing, even task tracker also. This is one server, this is one server, this is one server. This server might be little bit slow. That's why same time we may not send proper response. In that scenario, we cannot conclude for one request is failing, again checking another task tracker and allocating that remaining task to that task tracker again. That is like a waste of time. Even though if task tracker is alive, we are going to be allocating the task to another task tracker. It is wrong, first of all. So that's why job tracker will not decide based on one HeartBeat mechanism. So it has again one configuration. We are going to be checking 1 or 2 or 3 heartbeats maximum. First one we are not going to be considering. We'll try for next heartbeat. Generally this is like odd scenario I have taken. If it is 30 minutes, you can make it 10 seconds as a heartbeat. If it is 2 hours job, 10 minutes the heartbeat. So if it is 10 seconds, each 10 seconds I am going to be expecting an output means first 10 seconds I have, second 10 seconds I have. Then third time I am not getting any output means it is going to be requesting for another heartbeat, another more 10 seconds. Even though that second 10 seconds also you are not getting, third request, even though third request also I am not getting, then job tracker will decide task tracker 1 having some problem. So apart from that heartbeat mechanism, time interval, we need to configure how many number of attempts we need to do. It is a configurable. So it might be 2, it might be 3, it might be 1 also. Max number of attempts. How many attempts job tracker need to be do to the corresponding task trackers. So if that max attempts is reached, even though you are not getting any output, then job tracker will decide that node is dead. That node is dead. So that's why what is the maximum attempts? There is no maximum. That's what we are going to be configuring. How many times we need to attempt? Either 2 times or 3 times or 4 times, 5 times. So generally we'll do either 2 or 3. That's it. Not more than that. If you are having like 2 attempts, you are not getting, obviously it is almost dead node. So yes, so heartbeat mechanism is the mechanism for finding the active task trackers are working fine or not. Got my point? Heartbeat mechanism is the mechanism for finding the task trackers are alive or not. So it is a time interval between your active task tracker and job tracker. I hope it's clear, right? Any doubts as of like today's class, because this is what your entire storage mechanism and processing mechanism. If you have any doubts, you can ask me.
Yeah. Yeah, Praveen, I have a question.
Yes,
here instead of so you saying processing 10, 10, 10. So instead of 10, the return out of 1 to 33. So task tracker return only 5 and 5.
Yeah, no problem. See, this is randomly I have given.
I mean, performance, slow performance.
Even though
giving response,
yes.
giving response,
yes,
but slow.
See, if it is like suppose here you are saying something like this. Somebody saying something. Suppose here you are saying it will be saying like a 5, right? Generally it is not going to be that much different. Generally we can have 8 or 9. If it is 5 and less than that, even though if it is 5 and less than that also, it is not going to be continue with this task tracker. Job tracker is going to be delegating this task to another. So here we have 5. It will not bother anything. Next we have 10.
It's giving response.
Yes, but very slow, right? Suppose here instead of 5, if it is giving only 1 and 1 and 1, again it will take 1 hour to complete this task.
Yes.
So that's why it is checking. Even though if the performance is very dead slow also, it is going to be treated as a dead node, and that is going to be allocating to the another task tracker. Got it, right?
Yeah.
If it is slow, yeah, if it is slow, generally slow will be there, but not this much. If one task tracker is doing 10 per 10 seconds, means another will be like 11, another might be 9 or 8 maximum. Only 1 or 2 is going to be vary until unless system having any problem. If you are getting, yes, it checks that output also.
Health. Okay, it checks the health of.
Yes, you are right. How many heartbeat mechanisms works for 3? 1 second, let me read once again. Ajit is asking. Works for block 3 when task tracker 3 is already busy with another task. How many heartbeat mechanisms works for block 3? Block 3 is going to be processing with the task tracker 3, right? Busy with another task. Okay. So task tracker 3 is engaged with some other task, right? Only one. Until that block 3 will be in wait state, right? So another task is processing in task tracker 3. Block 3 will be in wait stage, means it is getting a heartbeat mechanism for 1 only. Suppose I have assigned task for 1 to 33. Even for this third person I have assigned some other A to Z task I have assigned. So first he is doing 1 to 33, right? 1 to 33 completed, then only A to Z is going to be starting. So I am getting that output 1 to 33 heartbeat only. Ajit, yeah. Good. Any more doubts? So.
Yeah, I have Praveen. I have.
Yeah, go ahead.
How do we the job tracker send the response? How the frequency to back to name node?
Name node not frequently. This is only one time activity. So we are going to be
Job
requesting.
tracker send a response.
Yeah, job tracker requesting for this particular file address. That address is going to be returning. That's it. This is one time.
Only one time, or if it's frequent, is there any frequency?
No. Only one time. Generally one time. If any something failures or some mechanism, like if any circumstance, then it can be another request also. Most of the times, like one time activities.
Okay, there is no certain time and something with the switching nodes and something, how it is switching with job tracker and name node.
Generally, there is no like explicit communication.
Switch off, switch on, something like name node versus job tracker.
There is no mechanism.
Yes, it takes on, so it just takes the index from the name node, whatever the job index, whatever the blocks in the information.
Yes, that's it. Only it need to have address. See, already I told you, right? It is RAM and it is hard disk. Once you store the data into something a.txt in your hard disk, you want to open that document. First, you are requesting RAM only, right? RAM is going to interact with the hard disk. It buffers in this RAM, and it gives from RAM only. Not always you are not requesting to the hard disk, right? It gets that address and it is going to be accessing it. Same thing.
Okay.
Any other doubts or questions? So tomorrow we are going to be discussing about secondary name node. This is also a little bit important. So here,
maybe I have some questions. Data node versus task tracking.
Data node versus task tracking. Yeah, go ahead.
Praveen?
Yeah, who's this?
Pradeep.
Yeah, Pradeep. Yeah, tell me, Pradeep.
You said tomorrow, right? Tomorrow means Monday, correct?
Yeah, sorry. Tomorrow is Monday. Generally, yeah, I forgot to discuss. Thank you, Pradeep. So tomorrow we have class for backup, only demo session. Those who are not attended my class, my demo class, for them tomorrow same time we have a class. I hope clear, right? Pradeep, I think Rani and Ajit, I guess. Right?
I think I'm fine with that.
You not required? If you don't if you don't want
start take it from me.
Okay. So your wish. If you want to continue the demo session, I can continue.
Okay.
Tomorrow. So you need to say I think Srihari, Sudha, Raghu, Rani attended, I guess. Rani now. Yeah. Yes, Rani need demo. Okay. So we have a demo tomorrow, Saturday. So is it okay, right? Saturday, you have any concerns? So same time? Yes, same time. Otherwise, your wish, if you have any concerns. Same time. So who are going to be attend tomorrow? Rani and Ajit? Okay, good. And Pradeep. Sharon?
I'm not.
You're not?
Yeah.
Okay. Sharanya? Did you attend first?
Already,
Yeah,
I attended the demo.
Okay, thank you. So only Rani and Ajit are going to be attending. So no problem. Same time, right?
Praveen.
Yeah.
Yeah, Praveen. Yeah, sorry. Tomorrow, is it possible on Sunday?
Sunday for what? Demo session? Is it Rani, right?
Yes.
Sunday. Okay, no problem. Sunday 6 to 7.
Yeah. If it
Same
is
time.
okay for you, means then okay.
No problem for me, either like tomorrow or Sunday. Ajit, is it okay for you? Sunday?
Yeah. Thank you.
Sunday, Ajit is saying why? Do you have any do you have any like work on Sunday, Ajit? So Rani is like asking to have a class on Sunday. Okay, okay. You said yes. Okay.
Yeah. Thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you,
Thank you,
Ajit.
Ajit. Yeah. Yeah.
Thank
So
you.
we can have a class on Sunday morning, 6 o'clock IST, my time. Same time of yours. Okay.
Okay.
So, so our next class will be on Monday, regular class. Monday means, so my Monday morning,
Mm.
right?
Is it Monday morning for you or?
My Monday means your Tuesday evening, right? Yeah, sorry, your Tuesday.
No, no, it's not the correct thing. Yeah.
So no. So sorry.
Your Tuesday.
Yeah, my Tuesday is your morning. Yeah. So our class is
Yes.
my Tuesday.
Okay, that's correct.
Yeah, you're right. So again, we can have a class on my Tuesday morning.